Welcome back to the Robinson Auto Group Sports Zone. Nearly 50 years after playing his final game in the NFL, Chuck Howley is finally a member of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Our Scott Nolte has a story.
The trip from Wheeling to Canton is about a 2-hour drive, but the journey for Chuck Howley has been much longer. But he now resides in his rightful spot among the best to ever play the game, the Pro Football Hall of Fame. His son, Scott Howley, who represented him at the induction ceremony, says there were times he thought it may not happen.
I think in the back of his mind, he always secretly hoped that, they would recognize him one day. He always earned enough ballots to stay on the voting roll, but he never quite got to the final stages. And so I think as the years passed, he just kind of resigned himself to the fact that it probably would never happen.
But with the persistence of many of his teammates, it did, including Mr. Cowboy Bob Lilly, who presented him at his induction. Recognized as one of the greatest linebackers to ever play, he missed only 4 regular season games from 1961 to 72. He intercepted 25 passes, had 26 sacks, and recorded 18 fumbles, still second most for an outside linebacker. In Super Bowl V, Howley intercepted 2 passes and forced a fumble in the loss to the Baltimore Colts. He still was selected as the game's most valuable player and remains the only player from the losing team to receive that award. The next season, the Cowboys won the Super Bowl, beating Miami. Howley intercepted another pass and recovered a fumble. He's only the 4th West Virginian to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. It all started for him at Warwood High School and then later at WVU, where he lettered in 5 different sports. Scott says coming back home was something they did often.
We went back to West Virginia every summer when I was growing up, so we got to see, a lot of family. And but he really, I think, enjoyed his time in Warwood.
Unable to attend due to health reasons, Scott closed his acceptance speech with a special request to the crowd.
I'd like to ask that we all give Dad a shout out. And so on the count of 3, we're going to yell, "Hello, Chuck." Okay, here goes. 1, 2, 3. Hello, Chuck!
One of Warwood's and Wheeling's favorite sons, Chuck Howley, now a member of the Pro Football Hall of Fame.